Yee, there we are. We're live. We got audio. We've got audio. I don't know why that wasn't working. Sometimes my microphone just gets unplugged. And now that it's on, I got some Mountain Dew. Baja Cabo Citrus, which I chose instead of regular Baja Blast. So it better be damn good, or else I'm gonna feel like I wasted it. Hold on. Obviously, this just like cans are better for this, but you still get a little hiss, you know? Okay, let me go announce that I'm live. It's orangey. It's like very syrupy. Very, like, kind of tastes like cough medicine or like Alka-Seltzer. That's not great. Live now, drinking Baja Cabo Citrus Mountain Dew. And warming up with Geoguessr. My post has been published. That's good to know. We're on an ad. Well, people coming in. And then I'm gonna set. I'm trying to learn to be better about doing my pre-rolls. I think I just have them set to play automatically, but it's good for me to know when they happen, and I keep just not paying attention to it. I don't want them there. They run automatically every 21 minutes or whatever. Right now. And as soon as these ads have run out, I begin. There we go. Hey, I'm 75% of the way to completing my sub goal. Isn't that cool? I don't even know what my sub goal is. I never said it. They just decided for me this is what I should aspire to. Okay. Let's do some Geo. Let's get some music. Let's some good music. Crunchyroll sub goal. Yeah, I feel like that's running for every channel. What's a good video game? Animal Crossing New Leaf soundtrack. This is loud. Turning it down. Howdy, Noah. I'm doing dailies. I'm getting money. I didn't even know that was a thing. Thank you for the bits. I appreciate bits. There's worms. Did you see it? I didn't see it directly on. I had OBS open, so I didn't see it on my actual broadcast. I hope there was a Wormmon celebration. So. Oh yeah, I also don't know if that works. Okay, good. I'm glad you saw it. It should, because it's like Twitch side, right? Show me the streak. Wait, hold on. The new daily should be available. Sometimes it just does this. But look at the streak I'm on. Okay, bad Monday. We don't talk about Monday, except it was actually Sunday. Because, like, I don't know how time zones work, but these... I play them the night before. So Sunday was bad. We don't talk about Sunday. But look at Tuesday. Top 13%. Kind of just nailed it all the way around. I didn't have a very good North Macedonia guess. This is still kind of loud for me. Oops. I'm just turning it down for myself. It should still be audible on stream. Yeah, not a great North Macedonia guess. But pretty much everything was great there. Great round. Then, next day, look at this. Look at this. We got, okay, not the... I feel stupid about this because I just didn't know where Loch Ness was. I saw a sign that was like Loch Ness, and I'm like, I know that's somewhere in Scotland, but I couldn't find it in time. So that was not my finest moment, but we got Scotland, we got Croatia, we got Eswatini, I got the Bayou, but I feel great about this 5K on Adamstown, Pitcairn Islands, because guess what? I remember a Rainbolt video where he talked. Where he had this, like, not this exact one, but it was like something over here or something. And he was like, oh, I know this. This is obviously Pitcairn Islands. Of course, because Rainbolt knows everything. Talks about the Adamstown hair meta. Although, I can't see this guy's hair. I see his hat. Anyway, I was able to remember where this was, and I felt so smart. The Pitcairn Islands, historically, not a cool place. Kind of fucked up. The hat meta. Gotta let the kabuki sound play out. So that was a great one. Then we get the next day, another great one. Was it a 5K in Norway? Not quite, but very, very close. Not a great Ireland guess. I just kind of center hedged. Tunisia, Thailand, South Korea. I was kind of fortunate that most of these, with the exception of Norway, were like pretty small countries. So I didn't need to have great guesses. Oh, but then yesterday is the icing on the cake, because I got, in addition to like a good, an almost 5K in Sweden and a 5K in South Africa that I just kind of gamed out of my mind with. I actually managed to get a good score in Russia and in Chile. Well, actually, I got the wrong country. I guessed Argentina. But I knew I knew where about it was, and I just guessed the wrong country. That was kind of stupid. But still got a good score. And I want to keep this streak of golds going as long as I can, so I'm going to lock the fuck in here. I'm getting Senegal vibes. White truck. Driving right, which means we're in West Africa. Which is perfect for Senegal. Wait, are we driving right? Hold on. I mean, these cars are sort of parked on the left. I would love to see... That's French. That's also Senegal. Sandy soil. This guy's parked on the left. Okay. That challenges me a little bit. Because that would suggest something like Rwanda. But... Okay, this guy's on the right. Did we pass him on the right? Out of the way, good sir. Okay, here's an actually paved road, and you can see we are driving right. That's what I wanted to see. Okay, I feel pretty confident in Senegal. Ghana and Nigeria are possible, but I want to see something that screams. I want some pretty overwhelming evidence before I go off Senegal right now. Where am I going? I mean, this is like, there's a sign that's Ramadan Mubarak that like suggests Muslim country. I actually don't. I kind of assume Senegal is Muslim because I know that you sometimes get Arabic script in some places in like the capital, but I actually don't know that. It's just capital. Just click capital. It was pretty populous, but I think this is like a sizable city. So I just thought it looked more dry, but there were some trees and maybe signs of coastal. I don't know. It's fine. It's not a great guess. I need to do better on the font if I want gold. Uh-oh. That's a bad sign. It's a bad sign because we're in Brazil. Wait, or Ecuador? Hold on. This may be Ecuador. Hell, it could be neither. Maybe we're in Miami. What I would love to see is what is that? Water northeast? Is that water? It's kind of hard to see because it's so foggy, but I guess even the fogginess suggests water, maybe. Miami, I don't think we're in Miami. Wait, hold on. They didn't blur this out, but I don't know what that says. That is not legible to me. Okay, I just got to, what I want is like a highway sign. I learned Brazil's highway signs recently, or highway numbers, I should say, after a horrible, horrible, horrible blunder. I was like, oh, they're just the initials of the state, which is exactly how it works. Well, in some cases in America, you get like, you're on route MA 44 or whatever. Okay, these are more, I just want to get one sign. Yeah, this is Spanish for sure. This is Spanish, so we're not in Brazil after all. I don't know why they were talking about Brazil on that sign. It's obvious bait. That says Ecuador, I think. Or maybe I'm totally wrong. No, it does. Okay. So where in Ecuador are we? Fortunately, it's a small place. I'm still feeling like this feels kind of coastal to me. I'm just going off vibes. I couldn't tell if I saw water there, but this just looks like the coast. And I know I saw some mountains east. That's going to be everywhere in Ecuador, so it doesn't really help. But we don't feel super, super high altitude because of all these palms. Well, it was coastal. It was coastal. Just the entire different coast. All right, I have lost about 2,000 points already, maybe more. So I need like 3 perfect rounds to get gold here. Kunzia. We're in, I'm assuming this is Australia or maybe New Zealand, but it feels kind of Australian. Oh, yeah, we are driving left. So that's also kind of Australian, could be South African. Holy camera quality Batman. In 2024, we've got this camera coverage. Get me out of here. Yeah, get me back to 2021 or 2020 where you can actually read signs. To Lily Pilly. Yeah, that sure sounds oceanic to me. Too flat for New Zealand. You're probably right. If I go New Zealand, it would be North Island, which is a little flatter. But I would love to see Wagga Wagga, Holbrook. That's probably here somewhere. I mean, can we find? I just kind of got lucky right there. Wagga Wagga, Holbrook. So you're telling me that Wagga Wagga is north and Holbrook is south, but we're on an east-west road. We're actually on Holbrook Road. An east-west section of Holbrook Road, or is it telling me to turn for Holbrook Road? We're somewhere in this neighborhood. I mean, this is a good round. It's going to be a good round no matter what. I don't know if I can 5K. Dunn's Road closed. Let's see if I can find Dunn's Road. We're somewhere on or just off of Holbrook Road. I don't know. That looked like it was a sign for the road I'm on. Duns. Come on, Dunstan. Holbrook Wagga Road. I don't think we're all the way down here. I think we're closer to... Who are you? Waverly? I think we're closer to here than... Oh yeah, Kunzia and Dunning. Duh. That was right at the start. I should have looked for that earlier. It was all the way up here, okay. Duns. Kunzia, and we went down to Holbrook. Okay. Well, 8 kilometers away, not that bad. That was 5Kable. I forgot that we had a road sign right at the very beginning. That would have helped. Got a little lucky there seeing Wagga Wagga. I did not know where that was. Vigyaz. This is probably Romania. I just saw a ladder pole and it doesn't look like Spain or Portugal. Yeah, this is just, maybe not. Maybe not. The SC is Hungarian, like, for days. This actually looks more like Hungarian language. Now, it is a car, so a car does not always mean... Like, cars can move, you know. Could be a Hungarian car. But, no, this just looks kind of Hungarian. And there's a .hu domain name. Or .hu. I don't know, .hu. So where in Hungary are we? It's hilly. Where are hills in Hungary? I guess like there's kind of some elevation everywhere. I wish it were easier to see hills on the Geoguessr Google map. You can, but they're kind of hard to see sometimes. If I could get... That's helpful. There's a flag. I'm now pretty sure what I was already sure of before. What I would like is just like a city name or something. We're in a small town, you know? I don't think I'm gonna get it. I think I'm just gonna have to, I'm either gonna center hedge or capital hedge. Well, I don't think I capital hedge here. Because Budapest is pretty huge. And I don't think we're in Budapest. We might be near-ish. 25. That's what I was looking for. How quickly can I find 25? I got 20 seconds. There's a 35. There's a 26. There's a 25. There's a 25. We're somewhere up here. Yeah, let's just stay there. One city away. Ojt. Kind of made good progress towards the end there. I just didn't have time to do a full search of the 25 highway. All right, one more round. We might not get gold. We're like right on the cusp of gold. If we haven't lost it already, we're so close. I'm not gonna feel bad no matter what, but I really do not want to have like a complete fumble this round. I would like a good, solid round. I have a chance. There's a chance, you say. I haven't been doing the math on how many points I lost in those first two rounds, but let's go. I think we're just... Hold on. That says Dunstan? Martyrs Road, Dunstan. Interesting. I thought there was a Dunstan in South Africa, but this feels more like Uganda, Rwanda. The foliage and the dirt. It doesn't. South Africa is very big, so this might. There could very well be a place in South Africa that looks like this, but it does not. It's not my first guess. Daycare. Plot 5. George Luwanga. Okay, there is George, South Africa. Okay, I've got to go look at least. George, South Africa. Is there a? I don't think though. I mean this. I don't think that's George is just too common a thing. And the like Luwanga, that is a very like you get that Iganga that sound is a very common sound in East Africa. I don't think any of these are like the kinds of place names that, I mean, I'm looking for Luwanga basically, but If this is George, South Africa, I'm going to like feel really, really stupid. But also, I just 5K'd in George the other day. It doesn't look like this. Luengo. I'm clicking Luengo because that sounds kind of like Luanga. It's completely different. They're different vowels entirely, but I don't know about this. Wait. That actually was a great guess. That was actually a really solid guess for what I had to go on. I would not have guessed it was so urban, but I also didn't walk around a lot. All right. All right. It was right on Lake Victoria, which I guess a lot of Uganda is, but okay. I lost 400 points there, and I lost at least close to 2,000 on the first 2 rounds. Maybe more. I think 3,000. So if I lost 3,000 on those first 2 rounds, I can't get gold. But I'm going to guess my final score is like 2150 or so. And you need 2250 in order to get gold. I kind of don't think I got it, but I think it'll be close. Oh! I was 300 points away. I was 238 points away from keeping the streak alive. A slightly better Uganda could have done it, but really I just needed I had like a terrible Ecuador. I mean, not even a terrible Ecuador, just like it's hard to lose that many points in Ecuador. It's just like unfortunately it was like max north coast and I went pretty close to the south. If it had been a central Ecuador location, I'm never losing that many points. And then what was round 1? Bad Senegal guess. Again, like that's about as many points as you can lose in Senegal. What does this look like again? And none of these were bad guesses. I played fine. Okay. So this is like I'm seeing stuff. What did the city that I clicked on? What does that look like? Because I want to know what that city looked like. Like, does it look anything like what I just clicked? Yeah, kind of, but not. There's not as many side roads. It's actually a little more green. Okay. Lesson learned. I think the lesson is, unless you have a very good reason not to, it's probably best to hedge towards the capital of Senegal, because Senegal does not have coverage everywhere. All right, I'm gonna run an ad as I switch over to the other game. The game that I'm playing, Inscryption. Ah, man. I just launched right in. I have not even launched the game yet. Like, I've never even opened the game up to do a sound check. So this is the first thing I've seen of this game. I'm just going to wait for the ads to run out in about 20 more seconds. Welcome back, everybody, from the ads. Should I turn the lights off? I know this is like a spooky game. Let me see what it looks like if I do. I can turn them off, but that's like very dark. What if I turn it down? That's kind of moody, right? That's moody. Let me just see. Let me just take a peek. Cause like this is like super, super dark, right? I'm like barely visible. I used to have a lamp. I don't know where I put it. If I put like a backlight on, is that any better? I'm still super, super blue. I think I like the low lights. All right. Oh, I was so close to keeping the streak alive. So close. But let's waste no more time. Because I don't know this game at all, I don't know how good this camera placement was. But I just looked at a screenshot and I thought the kind of low cam that I was using before was gonna get in the way, so I just put it in a corner. I think this is probably the best corner based just on like a screenshot I saw. All right, let's press the play button. Daniel Mullins Games, Devolver Digital, Buckshot Roulette.
Time to figure out what's on this thing.
Oh, I didn't know. I know very little about this game. I didn't know this was a Five Nights at Freddy's situation. New game, continue, options, credits, quit. Can I look at the options? Flicker effects, screen shake, okay. Blammo. I like a pretty fast dialogue speed. Resolution, can I make you... I don't like that, actually. I kind of wanted borderless window, but it doesn't look like that's a thing. I think the noise effect is fine. Graphics fine. I'm going to turn the brightness down. Oh, the brightness is all the way down already. Never mind. I wanted to turn it down. Tell me if volume is too loud. But I can't do a new game, so I just have to continue. That's ominous. That's pretty ominous. We've just found someone else's save file. I swear I've not ever touched this game in my life. Another challenger. It has been ages. Perhaps you have forgotten how this game is played. It's like Animal Crossing. We were just playing the Animal Crossing music. It knows. So I can see I'm covering up a little bit of the text here, so why don't I just slightly lower my camera? I know sometimes it's kind of inevitable. Kind of inevitable to cover some text, but I'll try to not to. Allow me to remind you. Oh, thanks. That's very helpful. Play the squirrel card. Anywhere? Left is beft. Now play your stoat. Hell yeah. Stoats cost 1 blood. Sacrifices must be made. An honorable death. Play the stoat. Okay. Wolves require 2 sacrifices. You don't have enough, so ring the bell to end your turn and commence combat. It's like Yu-Gi-Oh! My stoat stands unopposed. The number on the bottom left is the attack power, 1. So I know I'm blocking some of the scale, like the corner of the scale. I think it should be okay. And win if I tip my side all the way down. Like so. Yeah, should be fine. Your turn. Played a coyote. My stoat stands in the way of the coyote. So it dealt 2 damage to me. And I'm gonna... Okay, yeah. Creature's health reaches 0, it dies, okay. It's my turn again. Okay, so health... It's not like Magic where they trade health. It's just an attack. And it persists throughout turns. I may draw. Or I may draw a squirrel. I'm taking from the deck. How reckless of... Oh! Well, it's okay. I'm gonna ring the bell. Because it kills the wolf. Because you were learning, I will pass. You've drawn all the creatures from your deck. A squirrel is your only choice. Okay, I'll play a squirrel. I have to press S to go back to my hand, and then I can... The River Snapper demands 2 sacrifices. Fear not. The beast is sacrificed, but not removed from your deck. Its suffering was real, but you will see it again. Are the cards alive? They're all aminals. I put 1 weight on the scale. You're passing. This guy's letting me win. Why am I able to... I'm not going to ask questions I don't want to know the answer to, but just like, there's nothing over here, so why is there a dedicated button for looking over here? What's going to happen? I pass. You know you can play more than 1 card per turn. Yeah, I do, okay? I just didn't want to sacrifice my snapper. What a jerk. I'm playing the wolf. I'm ringing the bell. You've won this match. They won't all be so easy. Yeah, they definitely Buckshot Roulette vibes. I saw when I went to buy this game, I got it on the Epic Games Store because it was on sale. But I looked at Steam, and Steam had it bundled with Buckshot Lariat with the title, literally the same game. Let me recall your story. Oh, yes. You were lost deep in the forest, of course. A single path revealed itself. Two denizens approached tentatively. Left is always beft. The caustic adder. Damage from its poison bite is always lethal. Oh, I can look at both of them. The undying cat. Sacrificing the poor beast does not kill it. Only one may grace your paltry deck. Okay. I'm gonna take the cat. I like the snake, but 2 sacrifices feels like a lot. When a card bearing many lives, it does not perish. Oops, I maybe just took the snake instead. I didn't. Some of the creatures of the forest seemed willing to follow you. Sure. Came across an abandoned sack. I found a squirrel in a bottle. Break in case of emergency. And have a second. Oh, thanks. And some pliers. This is so Buckshot Roulette. 3 is as much as I can carry. Okay. There's a skull. You were ambushed while crossing some rough terrain. There are stumps and boulders. You sacrificed me while I was sleeping. It was the right play. I get it. Maybe you'll help me? Play along for now. The stoat is talking to me. I can see the moves ahead of time. So next turn, you're gonna play a wolf cup against the boulder. Well, I can block the wolf cup for 5 turns with this boulder, so... Okay. I can play multiple cards per turn, right? So I'm gonna get the stoat. I'm gonna get the stoat going. Here we go. I love a stoat. I'm not gonna sacrifice you, Mr. Stoat, because you seem chill. Mind the ambitious wolf cub. It ages swiftly. Okay, so it has a power-up thing. I want some squoils. So here's the question. Can I sacrifice? There's no way I can sacrifice the boulder. There's no way I can sacrifice the boulder. I'm not even going to try. So I could... I saw that I can only carry 3 items max. So I'm going to... Yeah, I did take the snake without really meaning to. It was telling me about the cat's abilities, so I clicked and I was like, oh, okay, tell me about the snake's abilities. It's like, all right, you own the snake now. Yeah, I can't sacrifice a boulder. I cannot draw blood from a boulder. It's gonna take a while to get me through that stump, but that's okay. Ring the bell. Ooh, but it has death touch, so I can kill the stump in 1 hit. Perhaps more deadly than man. An airborne bat flies over creatures to attack directly. It's got flying. The good news is, okay, your bat flew right over your stoat, sure, but that means my stoat is okay. I can get a wolf here, but I don't want to make those sacrifices. Am I going to... It will strike opponent directly even if there's a creature opposing it, but it doesn't say it will dodge my attack. I'm going to need something to block the wolf next turn. So I think next turn I may have to draw a squirrel. No play next turn from him, though. Okay, boulder's gone. I'm taking a squirrel. And I'm gonna wolf mode. I don't want to sacrifice this poor little stoat. So I'm gonna kill his wolf while my stoat does some free damage. And he's not going to play anything, so I just get a next turn. I don't want to play the River Snapper. What's the last card in my hand? Another wolf. I think I'm there, so yeah. You prevailed and trekked onwards past the now bloodied terrain. Easy. There's a wolf cub and a sparrow with flying. Let's take the sparrow. You stumbled into some strange stones in the mist. You are compelled to choose a worthy sacrifice that will be lost forever. It seems like Buckshot Roulette meets Slay the Spire, kind of. Obviously with some card game mechanics. Okay. I'll choose a worthy sacrifice. Oh, shit. My two guys. I was hoping... I'm less attached to the Sparrow, I'm afraid. Oh, but I can pick a host. Pick me. All right. If you say so, Stoat. What an honor. He's a flying Stoat. The soul of the Sparrow now lives in the Stoat. Okay. Totem. Behold my totem. It inscribes my canine cards with the airborne sigil. And now everything's red and scary. He's completely insane. You see that, right? No care for the rules. Pathetic, really. Enough. Only keeps me around to watch me suffer. Okay, next turn we're getting an airborne coyote and an airborne bat. So... I'm gonna take some direct damage from here. I'm gonna take 4 direct damage. Okay, this just tells me all of these rules. Okay, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. I don't, okay. So the Stoat can block one of these fellas. Back on the board. My totem is granted coyote power of flight. Okay. Yikes. That hurt a lot. I need a 1-cost card. Because I need to be able to attack with both my Stoat. Wait, oh, my Stoat didn't block. So just because it has flying doesn't mean it blocks. That's very interesting. So a squirrel's not good enough here. I need a 1-cost card so that I can kill both of these things. And I didn't get a 1-cost card. This is why I wanted the cat. This is why I wanted the cat. So I'm gonna... Uh-oh, I pulled out a tooth for a single point of damage. Like, I can pop the squirrel, but it won't do me any good because it does 0 damage, right? Yeah. Won't do me any good. I just have to pass and hope I survive 2 damage. Am I even going to kill this thing because I have flying? Nope, I'm fucked. I'm dead. You've lost. Okay, flying does not work the way it works in Magic the Gathering. That's all. That's what I have learned. Using this as a learning opportunity may be the only way to mitigate my disappointment. Get up. Get up from the table. Fetch me the candlestick from atop the barrel beside the door. Bring it here. All right, dude. Now sit back down. Okay. There's shit all over the place. Hammers, a chest of drawers, a clock. Let me explain something to you. Oh, I got lives. That was one of the 2 mistakes you can make here. If you make another, I must sacrifice you. Now, where were we? Okay. I need low-cost cards. Let's see. Okay, Stalwart Snapper, nice, but not that nice. Watchful Bullfrog. That's good. That's a leaper. I want the leaper. Campfire or would a sacrifice? Let's go to the campfire. If this is Slay the Spire, that means I can heal. Nope. Came across a small group of survivors. Faces shrunken from starvation, they huddled around a campfire. They looked upon your group of creatures and beckoned. Come, warm one of your creatures by the fire, one said. Warm it by the fire. That will enhance its power, said another. You noticed one of the survivors wiping drool from their mouth. Yeah, okay. Yeah, Stoat, I'm with you, Stoat. I'm suspicious of this. I'm gonna put my wolf in here because I got 2 of them. The fire warmed the poor wolf, enhancing its power. Okay. One of the survivors reached toward it, and another gnashed their teeth. Without a word, you pulled the wolf away from the fire and left. Okay. They did not eat my wolf. There's a way out for both of us. It's somewhere in this foul cabin. Be silent or I will tear you to shreds. Okay. I can't click on this guy. I'm assuming playing this game with darkness all the way down is the right way. I don't know if you could make out more of this creature's face or something, but I imagine that's not desirable. Okay, the fur can block flying, but it doesn't do damage. And who are you playing? A fucking grizzly bear? Okay. So obviously the grizzly bear will get eaten alive by the adder. So I think I'm gonna have to tank a hit and then squirrel on, like, get the adder on the next turn. And he's gonna yell at me. He's gonna yell at me because I didn't play the stoat. But this will kill. Thank you, Death Touch. And now I get a free turn. And he's fucked. He doesn't do shit. This spot, you sure? Yeah, should I not be? Give me my teeth back. It is... I still got 10 minutes. Let's... He's not playing any cards. So I think I can just take my time here. I don't have to... Yeah. He's not dead yet? Okay. Alright, alright, alright. Oh, I need to draw a card first. Or else what, bro? Cards and an items. Okay, I think I want more items, right? Another wolf, a cat, A skunk. Its stench reduces the strength of the enemy by 1 power. Taking the cat. I meant to do it the first time. Although the snake helped me with the grizzly bear, so... Gust from this may lift your creatures into the air for a turn. Or I can get pliers. I can cut up one of your cards with these, the scissors. Its bleeding yields 3 blood if I can ignore the bleeding. Scissor seems really good. Feeling overburdened enough with the full 3 items, I carried on. The trees seemed to close in around you as a chill mist descended. In the distance you could hear the clinking of metal on stone. A hobbled figure stood in your path. Oh, he's got a hat. Hee-haw! 'Twas the prospector! He's doing the prospector again. Easy, boss. The mule's key. Wait, okay. What? Pack mule. The end of the turn, a card bearing this sigil will move in the direction inscribed in the sigil. Okay. So I don't want to put anything here. That'll get instantly jacked by the coyote. Or maybe I do. Maybe I do want to tank a hit from the coyote. And now I can counterattack. With my buddy the bullfrog, my new friend. The snake's gonna fuck the boulder right up, and that's okay, because I will get him back with the stoat. Okay. Oh no, I won't, because the stoat can't fly. Or not, the stoat can't fly, the stoat flies. Shh. I may just use the scissors. I know that's a powerful item, but I see no reason not to use it. I've gotta destroy the mule. And I need some squirrels out here. Was that stupid? Maybe. I got one of his eyeballs. I hope you didn't think it would be that easy. Wait, that's a prosper. I hope you didn't think it would be that easy. There's gold in them cards. Oh. He can just kill my guys. No, the stoat. Gold. I've struck gold. He killed my gosh darn stoat. And now I'm out of shit. Shit. Okay, well, I've learned an important lesson, which is that I'm gonna need that squirrel, but even that is not gonna do it for me. My gold nugget can't be sacrificed. Those items aren't gonna help me, so I just have to take this. Bloodhound. Get him! Okay, this... Got the bloodhound. There's a snake. There's a snake in my boot. I got another wolf. Cool. Big fan of the wolves. Next turn, I'm gonna kill the pack mule, I think. It did say mule is key. I'm gonna hold on to this squirrel. I got a ton of shit. Okay, cool. Dag nabbit, my mule! I've got a lot to work with here. Wolf cub coming in on my nugs. The mule must have a key. Or all of the cards in the world. I think I win on this turn. Sharp quills. I deal damage back when hit, okay? The elk moves. Skunk stinks. I'm just gonna get another, another wolf out here. Ding ding. That might do it. Easy, boss. The stoat was right. Allow me to light your candles once more. I won't be killing you quite yet. You are the first in a while to overcome a boss. As a reward, I can select a rare card. Just like Slay the Spire. An Urayuli. A brute. A Gek. A child. Child 13. It doesn't die when sacrificed, but do I have the heart to try? I mean, I want the Gek. I want the Gek. I'm interested by the child. Dragon baby, yeah. It's so intriguing to me, but I love Geks. I love a lizard. With the sound of the prospector's pickaxe still ringing in your ears, you carried onwards. New area. The rank smell of rotten mold permeated the humid air. Every step forward was answered by some nearby slip or slither. You tread cautiously into the wetlands. Snapper River Otter. It submerges itself during your turn. And the Mantis. It strikes both to the left and right. I like that. That's cool. I could refill some items. It's Mandible. Or I could do one of the sacrifice things. I don't know what this is, so I'm intrigued. So I'm going to go this way. Fan, squirrel, plier. Black goat. Let's take the black goat. Alright, let's see. Oh, it's a totem battle. His reptiles have submerged. Is that what that is? No, no, it's fledgling. Okay. Who are you? A fledgling bullfrog. So I'm going to take one hit. Check this play out. 2 hits. So obviously the downside of the cat is that it takes up one of my very limited spots. Don't tap. Don't tap your finger like that. Alright, that sucks. But the infinite sacrifice is pretty darn good. Oh, I don't like that one bit. They're about to get stronger. I win. I should learn to count. I know it's balanced, but that's what makes it kind of hard to count. It's not as simple as like do 5 damage or whatever, but because depending on how much damage you take, Moose Buck. Hefty. At the end of the turn, it will move in the direction inscribed and push. Okay. River Otter, Bullfrog. I've already got a Bullfrog. I don't feel like I want a lot of big guys. The big guys seem not great. But this isn't that great either. I can't block. Yeah, I can't block with it. I'll take the moose. I used some items so I can get one more here. Another black goat. But a black goat takes a sacrifice, right? So another totem fight. Birds can move right. It's me. Hi. Love that. Okay. Sir. I'm doing some math here. Because I can't really block any of these. Not really, anyway. All I can really do is do some damage, but my Stoat can tank a hit, so I'm gonna... Total misplay. Oh, fuck you. We'll see about that. I don't want a Mantis yet, because the Mantis will help me clear out some of these assholes. Like so. Watch. Oh, he's submerged. Well, that's not great then. Never mind. But I had the right idea. I had the right idea, let it be known. I will at least get rid of the coyote. Okay. Do I want a squirrel? I'm not going to kill the sparrow, unfortunately. Unless... I actually will kill the sparrow because I have the mantis here as well. Can I use my items? Not now. Oh, I gotta draw a card first. Okay. I got the moose buck. So watch this. I know this is a powerful item. I have to sacrifice for it. I'm spilling shit right here. I know. This is a big expense. The might of the moose cannot be halted, so I'm saving my stoat. I'm done, right? Oh, yeah. I just had to click. Oh, these flying and then also submerging is a very annoying combo, I must admit. But I'm about to win. I'm about to win. I'm just going to put squirrel here to... Wait, that doesn't make sense. I don't actually block. It's okay. Mantis will get it. I wonder what is the stoat going to die when I push? Overkill damage. Yeah, you did neglect to mention that. Excess damage is not wasted. Everything has trample. Understood. Yeah, lucky for me, I just won. What's this? Blood? Blood cards? You must make a different kind of choice. Choose a not as specific beast, but decide the cost that you wish to pay. 1, 2, or 3. I like the cheap cards a lot more. But I'll take a skunk. Yeah, I kind of like cheaper cards so far. Now I can get a new power. I kind of want to do this. So I'm sacrificing and giving a power to the Gek. Come on. If this works how I think it works, this is about to be the most overpowered Gek of all time. Infinite power. Lucky draw. Yeah, it is a lucky draw. Okay, what am I working with here? There's a stump and a lot of shit coming at me. Bird. The kingfisher's very, very annoying. I basically can't kill the kingfisher. I can only block it, right? A porcupine could kill it, maybe. I'm just going to take some free damage because I can just bypass the stump. Okay, now I need to make some decisions here. The sparrow can't occupy the raven egg spot. Woof. This is tough. Do I get rid of the sparrow because it's got flying and does damage to me, or do I get rid of the egg? I think I have to do this. I don't like it. Eggmon? Oh no. It's Digitamamon. Yeah, I might be fucked now. I need the Gek. Well, shit. I think I'm just doomed. Say goodbye to a candle, because there's nothing I can do about that. Yeah. I just couldn't kill anything there. If I killed the Raven, I would have just gotten a a sparrow back, and I would have been taking just as much damage, I think, but maybe not. Well, 1 life down. You were stopped by a trapper looking to liquidate his pelts. There was something uncanny about his appearance, but you were quickly distracted by his wares. Care to look at me pelts? The trapper dealt in teeth. The type... Oh, excess damage. I get it. These are... Yeah, yeah. Take a pelt free of charge. Okay. And what else? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. A golden pelt. Sure. Yeah, why not? I'll take a golden pelt. How do I leave? You're leaving already? Please consider me pelts. I've considered them. Oh, I just have to click on it. Okay. Thanks for your business. The man assured you of the value of the pelts. Got it. Yep, they're useless in a fight. But the trader further down the path would reward you. Okay. Got it. Campfire. I feel like there's a risk. There's room for a creature around the fire. It'll boost its power. I feel like there's a risk that maybe... no way. Yeah, Stoat does not want this. What if I just make the most powerful Gek? But I don't want the Gek to die. I'm going to play it safe until I'm certain that there's not like a 50-50 chance. I withdraw when they start pulling the knives. Okay. If that happens every time, I'm like, okay, then it's just a power-up. But it makes me think, like, a lot of the times in Slay the Spire, there's like a coin flip. Where, like, sometimes you'll lose the card, and sometimes you won't. Foul smell invaded your nostrils and caused your throat to seize. Hulking man sat by a brackish pond with his feet submerged in the water. He pulled a hook from a pile of rotting fish and rose to his feet. I am the angler. Go fish. Maybe first upgrade is safe, but after that there's a risk. I don't know. I'm testing the waters. I don't want to put something super valuable in there and then it gets eaten. Okay. Kingfishers suck. Not a fan of the kingfishers, but I am a fan of the Gek. I'm gonna save the adder. Yeah. Which fish are you choose? Okay. I want you. A skunk. He's fishing my squirrel. I think that means he's probably going to kill whatever is in this spot. So why don't I... I kind of want to see what happens. It'll die anyway. Fresher fish, easy choose. Again, I can play the moose buck here. I could... Okay, so he attacks the most recent card. If I'm understanding that correctly. Well, that's not great, but, I don't want to now just play a different one that he's gonna kill. So, let's ring the bell. Yeah, the skunk is weak. Oh! Mine now, go fish. So he doesn't kill them. Aha, I see. I'm learning. The adder doesn't need to do damage to the skunk, I don't think. And I need something to eventually destroy that bullfrog, so that will get me some free damage right here. And I have enough on board that I can pull out the moose. Now I don't, but that's okay. Stale fish, hard chews. Yeah, skunk does me no damage. That's okay. I would have left it alone. Well, apparently, I only get the death touch when I deal damage, so we're fine. The adder does not really do me anything right here, but that's okay. He's gonna steal the next thing I play, so I'm just gonna play a squoil. Ding ding. Is he targeting right now? Take new fish. Easy choice. Yeah, okay. That's okay. I've kind of got him in a stalemate. He's gonna do 1 damage back to me. But now he's stuck with a squirrel. And now I should not have drawn a squirrel there, I don't think. I'm gonna save this squirrel for next time he goes fishing. We're locked in the stalemate right now. He is after my mantis. Skunk does no damage. So I'm gonna kill the adder, drop you here, and squoil up. Keep me alive. I'll do my best. 1 light. Bro said, not today. You're not winning today. I mean, I think that's just a game over, right? They're just, that's just a, like, hard-coded loss. Like, don't go past level 2 on your first attempt. Yeah, I mean, I'm just dead. Well played, sir. Well played, fisherman. Go fish. Yeeps. You aren't dead yet. This isn't purgatory, though you may think of it that way. Before you expire, I must ask you a favor. I thought that said, ask you a finger. I'm like, oh my god, he's gonna take one of my fingers every time I die. I would like a memento. Your very own death card. It's quite plain at the moment, isn't it? We will work together to amend that. I want this to be the perfect memento of you. Here are some cards from your mediocre deck. We can put them to good use. Choose a card to draw the cost from. That's free. That's free, baby. Power and health. The numbers. Wolf, baby. And we'll take the sigils from the Gek. My name is Kithara. The portrait. Are you ready? I'm smiling. Oh, I don't need to smile. Okay. Got bright all of a sudden. Here we go again. Holy shit, what a card. Yeah, that was a pretty good card, right? Perhaps it is time. Perhaps you can understand bones. Yeah, I get bones all the time. The resourceful opossum costs 2 bones. You can gain a bone when one of your creatures perishes for any reason. Okay, heard. And I assume that must mean also includes sacrifices. My stoat is not awake. And I've got my 2 hearts back. A rattler. I don't like the look of that rattler. If I put it here, it'll die. So that's 1 bone. I've gained a bone. They expire at the end of battle. He's gonna hit me. It's gonna hurt. That's okay. I'm gonna take a squirrel. And I'm gonna wolf him up. Again? Yeah, sorry, dude, but, like, I kind of need to handle this fool. Now I can play an opossum. Oh, maybe I should have put the opossum there. That's okay. Didn't think of that. We got another rattler coming. I don't know what's in my deck. Like, I got a bullfrog. Okay. He's gonna kill my wolf. And I'm gonna just take care of this gent. Easy game. Oh. I forgot your figurine. Get up and fetch it for me. Wait, I should do... I'm trying to... I don't know what voice I'm supposed to do. I'm kind of feeling... Can I do the beast from Over the Garden Wall? It's beside the safe. Who's in the safe? What time is it? 9:30? I don't know what the third hand is supposed to be for. I don't know what that is. Obviously no idea what's in the safe or what the combination could be. I don't want to look at you. I'm kind of scared of you. So I'm going to just... That's just my book. What does that mean? 273? What's that mean? All right. Let us continue. try to stick to that voice. The meager coyote. But what did you expect for only 4 bones? The nefarious rattler. Oh, 273? Okay, that might be the safe combo. You're right. I didn't even think of that. I'm like, what's that number? 273. Yeah, next time I stand up, I'll try to remember that. Let me write it down. That's a definite possibility. A brittle creature once passed its monstrous fangs. The unkillable cockroach. It returns to your hand after dying. I love a roach. I love a roach, you know? Like a roach. No, that's a good call. I mean, I'll try to... You know you're free to get up again. To keep your blood flowing. Oh, am I? How? Like so. I am no tyrant. You may stand whenever the map is unrolled. It allows me to plan your next encounter, but do keep your hands off my possessions. Okay. Do you mind if I... Oh, my hands was like on the wrong... I had my hands not on the right part of the keyboard. 2. Easy. Stink bug.
Oh, hello. I wasn't sure if I would ever escape that iron crypt. Is the stoat around? The stunted wolf? This madness must end.
Put that away. I have a key. These are like mini games. Am I supposed to... Hey, Frey. You've come at a time. I'm exploring some mini games right now. You're finally free. Were you in a meeting? Welcome in. Chat, let's drop the old Cathar 2 wave. To welcome folks in. Oh, you're just busy. Understandable. You missed basically the first run. Some spooky stuff happened, but I got a nuts card. I think that in the context Columbo's waving goodbye, but you know, what's the difference between a goodbye wave and a hello wave? Really? Nothing. Okay, so I think, if I'm understanding this correctly, I can move these however I want. I win. A skink. I forgot I had put that there. Very well, you may add it to your deck. And I'll deal you one every so often. Yo! Gamer. Thanks so much for the Prime subscription. So let's see. This one's obviously going to be harder because there's 2 things here. So I can't just unless you acquire a taste for blood in the water, dark and red and raw, You're nothing until the thrill of the kill becomes your only law. Skink gets the yo. So I'm doing here 4 damage only. How can I manage like so? 5 damage, right? No? Uh-oh. 1, 3, 1. Right? Because these shouldn't count. Why did I only do 2 damage? What's this game been about so far? So we booted up an old game cartridge, kind of FNAF style, and we couldn't start a new game. We got thrown right in to continue because there was already a file there. So we were sort of thrown right into the thick of it, and a mysterious creature in the darkness has been sort of guiding us through the game and warning us, yeah, kind of Jumanji-ing, if we lose, we'll die. And we did lose one time. I made it to the second boss, and I was winning. And then there was sort of a glitch kind of thing happened to the screen, and the boss said, too soon, and he just insta-killed me. Not literally, but he cheated. He cheated because he said it was too soon for me to beat the second boss. And then he turned me into a card. So why didn't this work? Because these. What? That is confusing. You're locked there. You're not. Can I move them left and right? No. But yeah, right now I'm just doing a side puzzle before I go back to the main game. I wonder if your card is gettable. Yeah, I don't know. I'm a little... When I made it incredibly powerful, Noah, I was a little worried that it might be used against me. So what happens if I do this? Only 1. Also only 1. I am puzzled what's happening here. I see what's going on. Nothing happens if we do that, obviously. Oh, I see. I see why those aren't movable now. Nothing happens. If I do this, nothing happens still because this is blocked. That does 1. Makes sense to me. You can't go anywhere. I'm brute forcing right now, but there's something I'm not understanding here. Why did that also do 2? Yeah. There's something about this that I'm not understanding. So this was doing damage there. I got 1. If I do this, I get 0. If I do this, I also get 0. Why is that? Yeah, there's some rule or something. What does lizard mean? I don't know. I don't know what lizard means, and I'm assuming... Oh, that's literally a safe logo. That's what that means. Let's find out what the lizard means. I can't read these yet. Okay. I'm just skipping over all of this lore, looking for loose tail. When a card would be struck, a tail is created in its place, and a card bearing this sigil moves to the right. That's confusing, but it does make sense. So when this would be struck, so here's what was happening. When this guy gets struck, a lizard tail gets made here, and the lizard goes here, which is blocking you, which is why only this one does damage on the far right. Because the death of this card, which I cannot move, blocks both of these areas. But if I put you here, then this can't move, but this one comes to block here. Slide to the right. Take it back now, y'all. That's exactly what the lizard does. So, as far as I know, this should work. Okay, we just needed the lizard lore. Worker ant and queen. Formidable creatures, those ants. Very well, I will add them to your deck and make them available for future challengers. Desperately grabbing my tail. Oh, there's more. Uh-oh, these are getting tricky, but I'm also obsessed with them. I'm gonna take a break from them for now, because I want to get back to the real game. I'm only gonna get one item. A boulder. Or a goat. Or a plier. Let's take a boulder. The boulder! Alright, let's do a fight. Frey, this is the real game. It's a card game. It's kind of Slay the Spire like, hey, our friend freed me. Well, I basically told him how to do it. You got a plan? We have another friend here. You've got to be... I wouldn't call him a friend. But I suppose we are in deep this time. Okay, so some of our cards talk to us. There's you, who's just started talking early on, and you, who we just rescued from a safe. And they typically don't like dying. So the stump is going to block the coyote. The porcupine is going to deal 1 damage. And our stoat friend is no longer... I'm just gonna use it, you know? It's kind of... It seems like best practice just to use the shit. And I have the stink bug at hand. I'm gonna ring my bell. Ring my bell. Wolf is gonna die here from the porcupine. That is known. I don't know that I can really do anything about it. I'm just gonna let it happen, I think. Let's start stink bugging.
Back in the game.
It's fine. I've got 2 teeth. So Frey, the way this game works is on my turn, I can see on these what the next move, what my opponent's next move is going to be. And basically on my turn, I have to play certain cards to either deal direct attacks after 5. I need to have basically dealt 5 more damage than I've received. So the life is on a scale. So if I take damage, that's the same. It also sort of heals my opponent in a manner of speaking. So I have to deal 5 total unanswered damage on the scale over here. And if there's an enemy in the way, typically it will block my attack. Squirrel. Any card that has a blood symbol next to it requires that many sacrifices. You sure? Yeah, I'm sure, Mr. Stoat. I won. Wolf cub. Me? That's the photo they took of me. Turkey the pernicious vulture, a tyrant of the skies. That's me. I don't look like that. Three is pretty good. 8 bones is sort of a lot. Yeah, I mean, I gotta take Cathara. That card's OP. I can sacrifice. Can I look at my deck? No. I cannot look at my deck. I don't think I actually have anything I want to get rid of right now. So I'm going to go to the campfire. And because this is a new run, I'm going to kind of limit test. Pick something else. Cockroach. Oh. Skink. Cathara. I'm limit testing here. Let's pick something that's like kind of valuable. The skink got stronger. Spotting a few of the survivors drooling, I made a hasty retreat with my skink. Okay. I've never gotten punished for that before, so I'm assuming I'm 3 for 3 right now. All right, mini boss. This symbol means all wolves can fly. So this coyote has flying. Ants. The value represented with this sigil will be equal to the number of ants that I have on my side of the table. And a porcupine is coming. So, I'm just going to start with a squirrel. And get an ant out here. I've got 1 ant. I'm gonna take a big hit here. I knew that. I'm gonna get another squirrel. I'm lacking the bones. Oh, whoops. Yeah, okay. Wolf. Sorry to sacrifice my ant, but now I have enough bones for the possum. I'm going to take a hit from the porcupine, and I am not dead yet. I am not dead. I'm back in the game. Nothing else is coming, so this is a winning trade for me. I'm dealing 4 damage. Alright, let's get new cards. Well, Frey, if you're still sticking around, I never asked how your night is going. If you're having a good one or not. I like the Mantis. Turkey Vulture seems good for long fights, but I really liked the Mantis last time. It seems versatile. Okay. I can't leave. I gotta do this. The choice is yours. So what ability... Ant spawner. I create an ant in my hand. Okay. What ability do I want to be inherited? You've been prepping stuff for Tomodachi. Any timetable on that? Or are you still pending? I'm gonna sacrifice the Ant Queen. Yeah, I was hoping I would draw a worker ant here. The stoat wants to go. And Stinkbug also kind of likes it. But I'm going worker ant. Cockroach on me. Because it's infinite. But it would lose what it had before, though. I guess that's not that bad. Because infinite sacrifice, it doesn't make a difference. I like that play. Infinite ants. So that's the moose ability. The hefty. It pushes. The pusher. We got the pusher over here. So check this out. Worker ants spawn new worker ants. So I can actually chain. Oh, but the ones that I create don't have the sigil still. Okay, never mind. I was like, I can infinitely chain for bones. But it doesn't work that way. Doesn't work that way, mon frere. I could pop that boulder. I don't like the pliers. I kind of just want to get rid of the pliers, but I won't do it right now. Okay, ant is dead. I need a squirrel. But I have enough for the Rochi. I have enough for my old friend Rochi, your favorite guy. Okay. The ant combo is not as good as I thought it would be. I've learned my lesson vis-a-vis that. That'll kill the coyote. I don't have enough bones, so I'm gonna... It's a bug. I got a lot of bugs. I'm a big bug fan. I like the bug deck. Trigger warning, I'm gonna pull out one of my teeth here. Sorry. I just wanted to get rid of it. I don't feel that... I mean, obviously, it can help. But... Do I use the boulder for the porcupine? I might have to. This is probably not a good spot for the mantis either. But I didn't want it to die to the porcupine. I don't really want a boulder. But I'm going to boulder. Because I don't want to take 2 damage here. Sparrow coming in. Okay. I can summon the cockroach soon. But I want the worker ant first. I'm gonna kill that porcupine. I'm actually not gonna kill that porcupine. I guess I'm playing the cockroach because I need to start doing some damage. I'm at least blocking these. I'm gonna take a hit from the sparrow. I've got two guys here. Were you as unfaltering as the cockroach? Oh, there wasn't a second half to that sentence. I'm going to kill the sparrow. And I'm going to take 1 damage. My cockroach is back in hand. I see the way this is going. I concede. He saw me draw myself and he said, I'm fucked. You may accept my surrender, or you may finish this match the slow way. Thing is I feel like I get teeth if I finish the match the slow way. No? Am I incorrect? I wanted those 2 little teeth. I don't know what the advantage to accepting a surrender is. Alright, this is where I get to choose the cost. I don't have any big guys in my deck. Let's get a big guy. A grizzly bear. The monstrous grizzly. I'll take it. Campfire. Warm a creature by the fire. Enhance its power. Do what you must. Who should I enhance? I'm enhancing the mighty mantis. The fire warmed the mantis. And I retreated into the woods. The bear. The bear's already so strong. I don't want to buff it up. All right, Mr. Prospector. My boss battles are high-stakes tests of your aptitude. With only 1 flame will you either overcome them or die. Fear not. I will let you keep the smoke. I see. So, Mandible deserves it. Incessant clank, clank, clanking reverberated between your ears. Path ahead was blocked by a grotesque figure. It's the Prospector! Old man McGucket! Hee-haw! Okay, so if I get to the boss with both my candles lit, I get a free guy. And it's a Bone King. Don't let it lay an egg! That's great. Okay. I know the deal with the pack mule. I can use the smoke to block the coyote. And I'm going to squirrel up a mantis because the mantis does a fuckload of damage now. Check this out. Can I sacrifice? I don't think I can sacrifice the smoke. Oh, I can sacrifice the smoke. For the skink. I don't want to do that, though. Not yet. So many bones. Coyote's fucked by the mantis. Although mantis is fucked by the adder, so... Let's get the skink out. start hitting the pack mule. That's one candle. There's gold in them cards, and I lose my whole fucking thing. I forgot about that. Lesson learned. Gold! I've struck gold! But it becomes my turn, so that's good. I've got a shit ton of bones. Damn. I can't draw from blood from a nugget. Get him! Okay, I'm in some amount of danger here. A squirrel is not gonna help me, really. The guardian, okay. The squirrel's not gonna help me. It will just postpone the inevitable. What I need... Damn it, I need a guy that costs bones. I need a guy that costs bones. Prospector boss again. God damn it. Where are all my bonies? I'm gonna take another hit here. It might be the end. I need... Shit. I gambled. If I had just taken 2 squirrels, I could have just taken... I could have just, could have done this the easy way. Okay, here we go. Why can't I remember his name? I believe I lost some of my memory in the flash, because you're a human who lost the game. Okay. Good news though is I've got a play that I can make here. I've got something I can do. It's not really enough, but I ring the bell. Okay. Now I need... Holy shnikes. So a squirrel would let me play a wolf that would get rid of the bloodhound. What I need to do is kill the pack mule, but I can't do that without... Because I'm on death's door right now. One more tick and I'm dead. I have no items. So I need, whatever I do here, I need to block the adder. Which means I need a creature that I can play. I don't know my deck well enough to know what's still in my hand. The grizzly, the wolf, the bullfrog, the stoat. Okay. I know the ant is still in there. Cathara is still in there. I think I have to play the squirrel here. I think I have to play the squirrel. But this is bad because I'm going to lose both of these guys. No. I can kill the adder. Bad play, you said. Why is that a bad play? I have to kill the adder. Sorry, Stinky. Sorry, my old stinky pal. I need another squirrel here. And I got a bullfrog. I'm getting some life back. Yeah, I gotta be safe. I know, I gotta be safe. Here comes the wolf pup. But, good news is... So I've got to let the pup... Unfortunately, I just have nothing to do here, but I have to let the pup take out the gold nugget. And I'm going to hold the squirrel in my hand for safety's sake. No, actually, hold on. I'm actually not gonna do that. I'm gonna do this. I could have gotten rid of the Stoat instead to destroy the pack mule now, but I'm gonna destroy the pack mule this turn instead. Because I can tank one hit from the wolf. And that gets me my cards. Dag nabbit! Alright, now we are cooking. I basically won. I just need to survive. I think I've got enough to play the turkey. Oh, never mind. Get you. Hey, it's me. I don't think I need me. Ring the bell. Alright. Boss defeated. Let me relight your candles. Very well. You may choose a rare card. The child. And the long elk. I have no words for this freak of nature. It's got the touch of death and the sprinter. Many lives. I like the bone cards a lot, to be honest. I'm going to take the long elk. After the harrowing encounter with the prospector, you gathered yourself and continued onwards. Alright, level 2. Am I going to get past level 2 this time? Who can say? I need items, though. Yep, we're in the swamp. The wetlands. You gotta head to bed. Have a good night. Thanks for staying. Thanks for watching. The Rat King. The tragic Rat King. When their tangled bodies become corpses, you will gain 4 bones. Thanks for watching. And the River Otter. I do like me some Rat Kings. Otter is very valuable, but costly. Both of them are. Otter's pretty cheap, but it doesn't do me very good. I know they're annoying because they don't die, but they let in free attacks, which I don't like that much. I'm gonna go for the Rat King. Items, please. Squirrel. This is like a win button. I think it's good to have. Oh, well, sure, go. Mini boss time. Insect swim. They swim. And they fly. They fly now? Stupid. Okay, I've never used Kithara before. He's OP. So this is me. I got this card last time I died. And it is a 0 cost 4/2 with infinite sacrificing. So it's pretty strong. And I might just win right out the gate here, huh? I aced it. Nice mini boss, loser. One, 2, or 3 cost. Let's go 2. Another Rat King. Great. Just what I needed. It's a fire. 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 We have not food, but perhaps one of your creatures will join us. Nope. Yeah, who wants it? Who wants in? The mantis again? The power of the mantis was enhanced, and we run away. I think so. Once again, if I get the mantis out, I can just ace. One damage, 6, or one cost, 6 damage. Snapper, Kaminsky, and the beehive, the inviolable beehive. When it is attacked, you will draw a bee. I mean, I gotta take Kaminsky, right? This is another human who died. I'm gonna remove a card. You came across some familiar stones, but there was something different. You intuited that the fate of the creatures selected for this would not be pleasant. Please no. They got dude cards on the table. I'm gonna kill Kaminsky. No, I want to get rid of one of my Rat Kings. I don't want 2 of them. You callously slaughtered the Rat King. They got dude cards. However, the Bone Lord was pleased by my sacrifice. Thank you, Bone Lord. A minor boon of the Bone Lord. You will start each battle with 1 extra bone. You shook off the viscera of the poor Rat King and carried onwards. They got dude cards at the table. I want to know what happened to Kaminsky. We got a bone boon. I'm a boon goon. Look, there's a 3rd talking card somewhere around here. Personally, I hate the guy. Biggest killjoy ever. But he's the only one of us with a plan to get things back to normal. Okay. Whatever you say. Whatever you say, boss. Okay. Alrighty. Alright. If I can get... So I can't do a double attack with my Mantis right now. I want to save him for the counter attack. So what this fur is in a really bad spot, I guess is what I'll say. I mean, Stoat is Yep. Oh, for once he's not complaining about my move here. He's going to tank a hit from the Coyote. That's fine. I tank a hit. Okay. Now, enough. Sorry, you are not going to live to see tomorrow, I fear. You're going to kill the Coyote, but you're going to get hit by the Sparrow. The Kingfisher is just going to whittle away at me, and there's not much I can do about it. I need to open up some space, which means I need the skink to kill this stump. Ouch. Okay. Now we have a bit of a problem. He's right behind me, isn't he? Stink bug time. That's perfect. That's exactly what I want right there. But then, oh, Mr. Stoat. I think this works out. I think this works out. It's not really what I wanted to do right here, but I needed that life back. Because I'm about to take a hit here. And yeah, Kingfisher's basically nullified right now. Stinkbug is perfect for that job. I'm winning this turn with Mantis, so it doesn't really matter what I do. Hey, it's me. I'm just gonna go. Trap. I have the most exquisite pelts. First and's free. Last time I got the golden pelt, and it didn't really... I never got a chance to use it, but the fact that it costs nothing is what made Cathara so OP. So I'm gonna get the golden pelt. Much appreciated. Items? Do I need items? I don't think I do. I don't need items. Choose a sacrifice. Choose a sacrifice. Choose. I wonder, will I get both of these from the Long Elk? I'm gonna choose this cockroach. It's me. Yeah, Stoat, because I care about you, I'm gonna give you the ability to revive infinitely. Doesn't that sound like a good plan? I think so. Yeah? Alright. Now you're an immortal, Stoat. Alright. The fisherman refused to lose the game last time. The mud tugged hard at your feet, forcing you to slow your pace. A rank odor caused your stomach to churn and your eyes to water. It was the rotting fish that hung from the branches around you. A huge man approached. Goldfish. I got the boon bone, the angler. Mind his hook. Play a squirrel or something when he aims it. That'll protect your best cards. Yeah, I already knew that, actually. Me again. I actually already knew that. We got a Kingfisher. Stinkbug is really, really good for the Kingfisher. I'm gonna smoke. I'm gonna get the smoke and the squirrel. Sacrifice it for the Rat King. And it gives me a ton of bones so that I can play the stinker. The stinker. Big play. Big play. Take a squirrel. Hey, buddy. You want to steal a squirrel? Enjoy. One candle. Goldfish. Bait buckets. Okay. Possum. You sure? Yeah, I'm sure. Is that a bad move? I don't think so. Okay, that's what... That makes sense. The bait bucket turns into a shark. But I got a ton of fucking bones for it, so that's good. Bullfrog, bullfrog. Okay, that's a big hit that's gonna come from that shark. Oh no, I can't kill anyone. Squirrel. I'm gonna get a little bit of damage here that will... I gotta sacrifice the possum, don't I? Shit. How much damage did this do? It wasn't another shark, I don't think. I can afford one hit. I can afford one hit. They were both big great whites, okay. So I gotta find a way to deal with these fuckers. It's not what I wanted to see. Frankly, not what I wanted. Fuck. I gotta do some damage here. That blocks me up. Oh, this is such a bad spot. I may be doomed. I need a boner. Sorry, bud. Sorry, Mr. Stoat, but you came back to life. So... I don't think that'll do it. I might be fucked. But... So, it'll survive. It's hard to call it cowardly. That bought me a little time. But I need a boner. God dang it. Okay, I have a grizzly, though. This is... Bought myself some more time. The grizzly will actually survive, which is huge. I need... Wait, hold on. Hold the fucking phone. Shit. I'm taking 4 damage this turn. I'm taking 4 damage this turn. Which will, I believe, kill me. But I'm taking 4 damage back right now. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'll be at... If I don't do anything, I'm going to be in the exact same spot next turn. -1... minus my grizzly. So the question is... Do I... I think I've done the math. I think I've done the math. If that was stupid, it was stupid, okay? Okay, I did the math correct. I was like, I think I can just kill. But, thanks for the light. I just couldn't remember if I needed to hit number 6 or go over. But I think I did it either way. pack rat. Okay, what do you do? I get a random item whenever I play it. A strange larva. Or an Ouroboros. The eternal serpent. Death strengthens it forever. I like that, but it's 2 costs, so that's not that good. I mean, you have to invest very heavily into an Ouroboros, looks like. I kind of dig the strange larva. Let's do that. On to the next area. You considered one of the angler's catches as a meal, but the rank odor deterred you. Dinner would have to wait. Let me think. A frigid gust of wind billowed, unwelcome, into your lungs. The beauty of the fallen snow failed to distract you from the chill in your bones. You had ascended to the snow line. What's this? What's this? There's white things in the air. What's this? There's color everywhere. What's this? You arrived at the inky black mouth of a cave. A strange beast lurked within. It spoke, "Pass one of my trials, and I will be yours," in a raspy voice. 3 creatures will be drawn from your deck. They will decide your success or failure. It spoke again. "But first you will choose a trial." Trial of blood. Trial of wisdom. Trial of power. I feel like I have a lot of cards with sigils. Most of my cards are fairly weak, but I have enough with 2 that I think my average is probably good. Let the trial of power begin. Okay, bad start. Fuck. Failure. The creature whispered as it faded into the blackness. Well, Kaminsky let me down. I'm all out of items, right? Let's get some items. Frozen opossum. That pitiful opossum. Some bone tokens for a rainy night. Let's get the possum. I love a squirrel. Frankly, big fan. Frozen bottle. Can I don't know if I can sacrifice them. L. Kaminsky. Yeah. Frankly, that was a big L. Kaminsky for sure. I feel like squirrels are better than goats, honestly. I know a goat saved me that game, but that last boss fight, but... Alright, Bone Lord. Elk fawns. They're babies. Back on the board. Yes, you are. Go ahead. Easy win. The nascent fawn. It quickly grows into an elk. The sadistic pronghorn. Woe be to those that meet the end of its antlers. It moves and does the pronged attack. Let's get the fawn. I'm full on items, so let's do the fire. Warm a creature by the fire. Nope, nope, nope. I'm just gonna keep powering up the mantis, you know? The mantis has just done so much for me. And if I top deck, I instantly win. Okay. That's the porcupine ability. And that's a snowy fur. It's going to do 1 damage, then move to the right. That's okay. You can't move to the right. Let me squirrel up. Play you. And then I got bones for the opossum, which will... I just need that to become the skink. Yeah, okay. Tank a hit. Block the tail. The tail still does damage. That's surprising to me, but cool, I guess. A rabbit pelt. Great. Love that. Strange pupa. I'm gonna kill the elk fawn, but I'm also gonna die. That's okay. I'm working on the snowy fur. I'm gonna take a hit here. That's okay. Okay, now it's an elk. That's a little scarier, but that's still okay. I've got Mothra now. Literal Mothman. 7 damage. So all I really need to do right now is not get owned by the elk. The skink is not in a good spot. Is this sacrificable? I don't know if a pelt can be sacrificed. I kind of have to assume it can. I'm just going to try to tank here because I have a big hit coming. I might just win from this, actually. Alright. What's this, a tombstone? You encountered a small outpost in the woods tended by a mysterious woman. It was the trader that the old trapper had mentioned. Her appearance was unsettling, but you were mollified by her offerings. Do you mind if I examine those pelts of yours? Yeah, I got pelts. Let's start with your hair pelts. Here's what I can offer. You can trade any one of these. What are you? What the hell are you? I can't even look up what that is. I'm assuming the power of this unholy eldritch card is equal to how many cards I have in my hand. That's just a guess. If a creature perishes by combat, it is automatically planned. I like that. A dam is created on empty adjacent spaces. I like the corpse magging. Let's do that. Is that a golden pelt? Magnificent. You know, I kind of wanted... the strange larva is really good, I must say. But I've already got one. And I want to know what the... I want to use the child. I've seen it a few times without getting it. I'm going to do it. These pelts are most excellent, my thanks. Another one of these fucking things. Corpse maggots. It gets played automatically. Let's see it. Let's just see what happens, you know? Let's just see what happens if I have a grizzly bear that gets played automatically from my hand when a creature dies. Okay. Alrighty. Alrighty. I'm gonna get a mole man. I know what the leap is. The burrower. When an empty space would be struck, it'll move to that space to receive the strike instead. Okay, so it's like it's a wall. It's a blocker. Stink bug, my friend. You have to... I'm gonna tank a hit from the moose. I've got some things here. Let's see what this does. I need a real card. Yeah, worker ant, sure. What are you? Burrower. That's the burrower. Okay. Oh, the child grew when I sacrificed it. That's scary. I cannot sacrifice the frozen opossum. Good to know. As long as I have a living child, which may not be for much longer because the moose buck is on its way. I can play like unlimited ants, basically. Oh, so it alternates when I sacrifice it. That's important intel. Anything with flying? No. So right now... I'm just ticking away. I've got my long elk. Terrifying abomination. With death touch, but I can't play it because it's a boner. I hope you don't mind me calling cards that cost bones boners. But I actually want... I knew that he was going to die there. I kind of want some cards to die. Oh, that's nice, but I'm gonna bullfrog here. That wakes the child up. The child is weakened, granted, but it's still able to do some damage, and it flies. I've got a skink. I'm whittling away, so I just need a couple more hits. Let's see if this grizzly works the way I think it works. Possum dies. Grizzly gets played. Hell the fuck yeah. That's so good. That is so good. I got 4 bones. I win this turn. I win. And I get a lot of teeth. Pronghorn, turkey vulture, beehive. 1 power, 1 health, airborne. Do they cost anything? I'm sort of more interested in getting rid of cards than powering them up. I don't know if that's smart. These are really good abilities, right? Kaminsky kind of sucks. Is it immoral to kill Kaminsky? You know what I mean? Like, I could also get a better bee. I could get a better, stronger bee. I'm gonna make a possum full of bees. For the culture. Alright, new boss. I've never seen this guy before, and I have a good feeling that I'm probably not gonna be allowed to beat it. A man stood before you. A man you recognized immediately. It was the trapper. You reached out to examine his wares, but he stopped you. Sorry, but today you will supply the pelts. Goddamn. Strange frogs. They're traps. They're traps. Leaping trap. When it perishes, it kills whatever it is. What? I top decked a grizzly. That's huge. The trap can't attack, so that's. Get that mantis out there, which gives me enough for a long elk. I'm gonna save the long elk, though. That's not good that they leave traps behind, because my mantis is totally fucked. So I'm gonna need a lot of small, weak things to clear through these traps. That's what I'm seeing. Nice top deck. Yeah, sorry, Mr. Stoat, but actually you were exactly what I was looking for. A card that comes back when it dies. Don't mind if I do. Yep. Yeah, you're gonna probably die a few times. Sorry about that. I'm gonna save the long elk as much as I can. There's no reason to waste this card on something that's gonna kill it. He's back. Have I always had that wolf pelt in my hand? Unfortunately, grizzly bear is fucked. there's not really anything I can do about it. Because I don't have a mantis anymore. So I gotta start doing damage. Ring the bell. The ringing of the bell commands you. Okay, so my monsters become pelts, I think is how that works. Let's find out if they can be sacrificed. No, I can't sacrifice a wolf pelt, so I'm short. Well, that's not great. Doesn't really do me any good then, huh? I could squirrel. I could pop some of these squirrels. But I'm just gonna take the hit. Raven's gonna hit me back. We're back to even. But now I can summon the long elk to get rid of the raven. Hey, good card. And I'm gonna, this might be stupid, I'm gonna put a wolf pelt here. Let's just block this area off so this way my long elk doesn't move into there. Kill the raven. My next turn is a free turn. I've got a child if I need it. The adder won't do damage to me when against the stink bug, so that's perfect. I'm in a good spot here. Adder's just dead. I'm gonna just try to build up a hand. No, I've got 2 squirrels in jars, so let's just get all the guys I can get. Elk will kill my long elk. How does a short elk kill a long elk? That doesn't seem realistic to me. Just build up a hand. Get 2 more damage here. 1 candle, gone. Too fast, too soon. Fuck you, dude. So now he's got a bunch of flying grizzlies. Asshole. But it's actually not over. If I can somehow manage to defeat the grizzly army, which I don't think there's any way I can fucking do because I don't have enough flyers. You kind of need to have flyers to beat the grizzlies. Yeah, I don't think I got this. I don't think I got this. I just don't think there's anything I can do. I can play Kaminsky. I can start bringing out some fools. But other than this, the child who can fly, there's just nothing I can really do. I did damage. No, I didn't. What? I should have. Yeah. All right, it's over. That's just what happened last time. I think it's just a story lock. I guess it's probably technically beatable. If I had a fan, I maybe could have won. But it kind of also looked like I didn't do any damage. It is getting late. Stay there. No need to move. I'm afraid you are not dead yet. Hold still. Where did I put that camera of mine? It's right here. Uh-oh. Am I taking a picture of him? Pathetic. Did you really think I would leave film in there? Do you have any idea what that camera is capable of? Let me guess, putting souls in cards? I've watched Yu-Gi-Oh! Should I start voicing you? I've been voicing you like the Beast from Over the Garden Wall. Should I start voicing you like Maximilian Pegasus? Give me that, Yu-Gi boy. We have a memento to create. Behold your death card. Shall we begin to ink it? Okay. It's not gonna be as OP as the last one. It's 1 cost. Yup. Power and health of a grizzly. And the sigil of the child. My name, I told you my name. Now capture my visage. Say cheese. Cheese. Well, not much for trading, the last one. Are you prepared to make the right deals? A gift from the angler. You see, he was defeated recently and wishes to redeem himself. It would be unfortunate if you were to fall to the prospector before he was given that chance. This hook is powerful. You may steal one of my cards with it. For that reason, you will not find any others along the path. Use it wisely. It seems the lowly stink bug has made its way in. But it is dealt, so it stands. Hey, yo, Stoat, why is your face kind of different than before? I think I'm going to, oh. He had a thing. Well, that probably, I don't know what any of this does. This game is so full of arcana and esoterica. Well, maybe something happens if I can play this layout. I'm gonna do something scary. Does anything happen if I approach? No. I think that's all right. I don't know what the deal with the clock is. Could it also be 273? That would be way too easy, right? Nope. Okay. Can I save? Last saved 51 seconds ago. All right. This game is really fun. I'm definitely sucked in. I want to play more of it soon, maybe even tomorrow. We'll see. Let me take a look-see if there's anybody to raid. Supreme. Oh, Shasta. Okay, I know. I'm always rating good old Mr. Underscore, but he's playing the spiritual successor. Really, not even the spiritual successor, just the successor to one of my favorite series of all time. That is Mega Man Battle Network. He's playing Mega Man Star Force, which is the DS sequel series to Battle Network. In his ongoing mission to play every single DS game ever released in the United States. Thanks for watching. You're very welcome for the stream. We're going to raid in just a couple seconds. Any minute now. Any second now. Thanks for watching. Bye.